Hey everyone, so we are here with Avishek, our techie buddy and a travelogger and also the co-founder of the Heart Travels. We are here in HPCA Dharamshala for a World Cup game, Australia versus New Zealand, and we'll just dig into some of Abhishek's hidden tips that he can give that he's written in his book, The Heart Travels. Abhishek, so what are some of the most goosebump moments you have had in your travel? Firstly in India, then in Europe, and of course in South Asia and in Australia in that order. You can see your goosebump moments.
In India, I would say anywhere in the world, my favorite has been mountains, snow-capped mountains, just like what you see here, right? So that gives me the goosebumps. So of course, if you say in India, this is right now I'm living the awesome with you, with all of you here, and of course my many trips to Ladakh and North India and Himalayas. Also Kerala, I love Munnar. Recently I've been to Munnar. Really amazing. That's what really.
The whole breadth of North and South is something that of course you're excited about.
Yeah. And of course Southeast Asia, I've not been much, but Vietnam was amazing. It's very good. Must visit there for the food. And, Australia, of course, Great Oceans Road. That was fantastic. Many years back I've been. So yeah, that's about it. In Europe also, Iceland was very great. Iceland,
One of the top destinations in the world.
Croatia, some of our friends had been to see the water bodies. That seems amazing goosebumps.
Awesome. Yeah. So Abhishek, travel is not just about fun and adventure, right? There's also a lot of stress. So what are some of the most stressful moments that you've had during your travel? Which countries?
Thanks to my wife planning everything, so I don't have to think about too much of planning. So she decides most of the stuff, where to visit and all that. But obviously, some of the stress we get is we go to a place and the weather messes up. That's a major stress. Luckily, we've been somewhat lucky, but sometimes the rain and everything, clouds and everything messes things up. So it's a big stress. And also missing trains, that's a major stress. That's a major fear. Luckily, we haven't experienced that much yet, but at times we do, and that causes some anxious moments, if not too much of stress.
Has language ever been a problem?
Not really, surprisingly not, because it's been fun actually. We've never faced any language issues. We know that there's a language barrier. Talking to the shopkeepers and all that, they understand what we want. So language has never been a problem.
Superb. I think that's a great insight.
At times what happens is that you order something, you get something else. That's the max that can happen. Nothing else. I would say.
Abhishek, so can you please recommend your top three, tourist destinations? If it's teens traveling and if it's a family of
families,
parents and kids.
So I would say
top three destinations.
So right now, if you put it for Indian audiences, I would say just don't be obsessed with US, UK, and those places, because visa is a major hassle. Go to places like Uzbekistan and Vietnam. Those are the places which are coming up. That's something which is really good. And for teens can go to trekking. Visit Dharamshala. Dharamshala, that's the place to be.
Backpackers paradise.
Yeah. Dharamshala, Goa, all these places are good for teens. For family, I had a fantastic Kerala holiday with family. That's a fantastic place to go to. And lots of places to go with family. There's absolutely no issues. And for international travel, I would suggest go for places like Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, Vietnam. Those are things, there's no visa hassles. They welcome you, unlike Europe and UK and US. So that's focus on that. I think not the trident list.
Great. So one last question, Abhishek. So what would be the typical budget for a national or a domestic trip versus an international trip for a couple? Typically for a week.
I mean, there's a huge difference. It's 1:3, so as to say. Like a Kerala trip costed me around 60,000 for a couple for 4 days. And even to Uzbekistan, it costed 1,80,000. So it's basically the flight makes all the difference. So if you book in advance, you plan it well, you can get lucky. And you might not spend that much for an international trip.
So planning ahead also helps in saving some money.
Absolutely.
Great. So that's Abhishek for you, friends. Co-founder of the Heart Travels, a passionate traveler, and of course he's super passionate about cricket as well, which is why he's here. So thanks again. Keep subscribing to the Heart Travels Instagram page as well as YouTube, and he's also coming with a lot of cool merchandise like the cap that he's wearing right now. And of course, you should look forward to his upcoming second book that will come out when.
Yeah,